Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video. You already know. Spirits up. I hope for. You can't look for them if you're looking down. They ain't right there, man. You got to look up to find them, man. To hear them, man. When we come out as babies, what we come here to do? Come here to grow. That means new things. That means sometimes uncomfortable things. But we get it all and we grow and we focus. All these obstacles, lessons, challenges, the hard times that we all face, every single one of them we face, is for our growth. A lot of times we don't understand that. We don't break it down like that. We don't look into the small things, the little minor things, but it's all evolving our souls. It's all a part of us coming into our being if we focus it. Them uncomfortable moments, them uneasy moments, we catch them in different ways. We don't all catch them the same way, same time, even the same effect. But we meant to filter all of it out. We meant to filter it out. That's the reason we encounter it, so we could filter it out. If we think, put efforts, then discipline gonna kick in. And that's something we gotta make sure that we really practice. Discipline. Because discipline takes you where you wanna go. That's dedication, that's commitment. That's sticking to the script. That's keeping it real with yourself. That's keeping your promises, And when we're dealing with ourselves, we want all of that. We want all of that top-notch character. Like, that's what we want. We want to be made of that. We want to be made of the things that people look up to and smile up to, Like, we don't want to be we don't want our character to define the things people frown upon, So, understanding your thoughts and processing all of that, yeah, like we not out here playing, man. We can't be out here playing, man. Like, we all played long enough, Prophet raised his hand. No, I played long enough. Give yourself credit, though. Everything you done follow through on, everything that you done made happen, everything that you done set a goal toward and did. It don't matter if it was, I'm saving this amount of money and I'm going to buy me a bike. It don't even matter, man. Like, we humans, we be trying to make things, like put things over other things, Like, we'll put a bike over a car. Like, it's both getting you A to B at. Just depending on where you got to go. But, like, just in the simple sense of it, Like, we'll choose to frown upon, as opposed to just understanding and like, wow, cool. Everybody got what they want, cool. Like, or however it would go, but having that function within ourselves that always has that understanding on the screen, man. Like, observe your thoughts, man. Keep track of what you're thinking about. Because within these situations that we encounter, we think some of them lies, we think some of them truths. So knowing ourselves is, man, look at here, bro. That's the first thing. Check this out. The truth over a lie. Prophets say that's right. But what about if that lie is the truth? Where that leaves us. And a lot of times with just a lot of things in life, man. So many things, man. It can be down to turn the firecracker the other way, not that way, and we think we know. Like, it's so simple of thing, man, that enters within our realities, man, like every day, some form of fashion, every day, each and every day, whether it's with people or it's with self, like it doesn't matter. And that's the thing that we need to start understanding, like it really doesn't matter, because like at the end of the day, have you worked on yourself? Have you grew? Have you healed? Have you got your understanding? Like that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. Anything else, you're looking outside of yourself, just like you're looking at the news on the screen, on the TV, Same thing. Why you think us as humans, man, like when we hear the word create, you hear the word create, you want to know what it is. Like we want something we can see. We want something we can touch. That's how we think it when we hear that word create. We never think about the mind. Somebody say I'm creating something. You never think about his mind. You just thinking about what it is that he creating, And it's our minds that gives life to them things we can see and touch. So I want to tell y'all something, man. Check Prophet out, man. Listen good, bro. You remember how everybody used to say, like, it ain't no right way to do wrong and all this here, man? It's a right way to do wrong? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because Prophet did it for years and years and years. And I'm pointing at you. Yeah, don't hide. You, all of y'all. We all did that. We all did that. We all did that. Thought we was living right. Like thought we was doing right. And we was just doing wrong right, And vice versa, man. It's vice versa too, bro. It's vice versa, man. That's what we live in, a duality. Duality. Remember that word, duality. That means whenever you hear something, whenever we hear something, whenever something happens, it's always it doesn't have to always be another thing to it, but it always can be another side to it. It always can be. We have to understand it. That's being real with self and everybody else, Like it's one thing when we can say, nah, I don't think so, because it's going to make somebody feel good. But it's another thing when you could, man, look, no, bro, no. It doesn't matter the feeling, because the feeling has to come. That's how we get to these places of humility, of understanding self. Like that's what Prophet had to understand. Like, like you're not so thoughtful in all of this like you think. Like you so look, and Prophet had to go through humilities. Certain humilities to make you sit down and say like, wow, man, like it, it's not all about me like that. Like it's not all about me like that, And a lot of us, each and every one of us, really and truly, it's very few people that wake up in the morning and think about other people, Like that's in love, thinking love, infatuation, all this, and some of it is true love, mom and dad and all these type of things, But the average person, you're not thinking about nobody when you wake up, unless they some kind of way involved in the plan, what you're doing that day or something. But like not necessarily, man, how I can help them, or any type of thing like that. I wonder why this was going, and come up with a solution. Like we none doing it. Like so selfish. Like don't try to hide. Yeah, we all still have it. You know why we all still have it? And we gonna always have it in some form or fashion. Gotta work on ourselves every day, because we always gonna be self. We always gonna be self. And we know self got some with him. So that's how you get your selfish. Don't think you never gonna be. We all are in just different forms of fashion, like I don't want to go over there, you know what I mean? Because you don't feel it. That's just not your thing, But what about if it's that person thing? It depends on how connected y'all are. It is being selfish. If you want them in your world and you don't want to go into their world, yeah, it is. Like we it's just simple things, that humans, we got that in there. We gotta move these things around, man. And when that electricity, when it hit, let it hit right. the importance of to each his own, that's what's up, because that's how we develop these different thought patterns that's going to allow us to understand how we function. Like, not the next man, how profit function, you know, because our mind go places, man, when we see something or encounter something we don't, I'm going to say don't understand, because, you know, it just be new to us, you know, but think new ways, new people, new things, period. All it is just another way. You just have to remember that it's just another way, you know. But you the one creating the way. So you should never feel lost, at a loss for words, at a loss for space, at a loss, empty-minded. You know, when I say empty-minded, just stuck. You know, we not empty-minded, but we just thinking about one thing in particular, you know, and we just can't get around to that. Why we can't get around to that? Because we not facing it. We just trying to figure something out. You know, and once you think so long, then, and if you ain't figured it out, then it gotta be, you got to use your duality. It got to be another way to it that you could go about it, you know? You have to use your duality, man. You have to. We use it when we driving. If that road blocked off, you got to find a way around. It ain't nothing about nothing. It ain't nothing about nothing. You ain't about to stay there and look at that sign. Shit, you know? Come on. So make sure that the way you're training yourself to think, the way you making yourself function, the way you establish your relationships with people, the way you have your honesty with yourself, the way you discipline yourself, the way you encourage people, make sure you setting it up to where it puts you in a place of benefit and not in a place of benefit. Prophet wants you to protect your energy, man. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings, bro. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can, man. Real important, bro. Real important, man. You know, real important. Prophet used to need help, but Prophet didn't want to ask for help. Prophet used to need help. Prophet didn't think he needed help. Prophet used to need help. Prophet thought he could figure it out himself. He could do it himself. You know, all these things puts things on us that we shouldn't do. We shouldn't even need to do to ourselves. You know, like it's really destroying ourselves, taking from self, you know. Like we got time. If we want to use it like that. Give yourself so much amount of time to figure it out. It ain't that you're not intelligent. It's just that you ain't encountered enough situations or enough information within your, assessed enough information within your situations to take you out of whatever that is you in now, you know. But it's still a process. It's still a process, you know. So pick your head up. Don't put your head down, man. Don't put your head down. If you ain't got your fingernail, your toenail clippers in your hand, man, look. Keep your head up, bro. Keep your head up. Till next time, man. Love everybody, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Peace out.